And that breaking news is not involving a player injury. It's actually involving a press injury. Matt Parrino, we have some more details on this, Slick?
Oh, my God. Well, here we go. Bills back at practice today, this Wednesday, but Matt Parrino will not be in attendance. Hooping this morning. Got to give it to the guy. Ball is life. Getting the hoops in, get some shots up before going to work. Got to respect that. Ankle size of a grapefruit. Now, on immediate reaction, Maniac, and probably a rolled ankle. Parrino, he's a big boards guy.
I mean, let's
probably
face
going
it,
up for a rebound. Came down on another ankle.
Parrino's been a player his whole life.
The Kawhi
He
effect.
goes out there, he competes, he goes out there, he's grinding. This guy's got to understand, though, he's a family man.
Yes.
Okay? He's got heartbeats at home that are depending on him. He's going out, he can't be laying it all on the line like this.
Also, no kidding. Especially because, Don, this isn't just any injury. Breaking news, including this is potentially career ending.
I was going to say, do
Parrino.
you think that's some copium at the end of the tweet?
Is this sarcasm? Is it copium?
I think it's copium. I think it's might have to retire. LOL. Like when you really realize you may have to hang it up, it's like, you throw the LOL on there so it's not as like severe. Like might have to retire. Like might have to retire. LOL.
That's like when you like text a girl you've been seeing. You're like, hey, like you want to, I'm free tonight. You want to go out to this? And she's like, oh, I actually have plans. You're like, that's cool. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's okay.
I do like the top comment here. I mean, shit talking someone when their injury is. Damn, Yankees take another L. Brutal.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Brutal.
I mean,
kicking a man while he's down.
Kicking a man in the nuts while the Blue Jays go.
He was wearing the Yankees shirt there. He was making some low hanging fruit for our friend Kate Fitz over there.
I'm curious. Is he in the ER right here? Is he crutching?
That definitely looks like an urgent care facility.
Is he crutching out of the urgent care? Like that's the first update we have. He's like, take this photo.
Have you guys ever had a severe foot injury?
I had foot surgery. I was on a wheelie thing for like a couple months. Yeah. Not an injury.
I had to wear like an ankle brace because when I played football, I had like heel issues, which is terrible. Like, I don't know. I was like, I got an injury and then was running weird, putting too much stress on the heel. I would end games. My heels would be like really sore. So nothing serious, thank God.
I actually did like have a drunken foot injury a couple of years ago where my foot turned purple. So I do kind of feel for Parrino here.
A lot of people are asking, does Bunt get the call up to the press box now? Obviously there's one less seat taken.
Next man up mentality. We know he can do it. He's on film asking Josh questions. Someone got to do it, as Cody would say.
A young guy. He's waited this part in the season to get into the lineup. People are questioning whether he's capable. Are we talking about Mike Bunt or are we talking about Maxwell Hairston?
I knew that's where you were going. Maxwell Hairston, Sean McDermott just announced he's live with the media. Might have just gone off. Maxwell Hairston will practice today. So all you media folks that were going nuts over the ladder drills week 2 and week 3, you have your moment. He's back. You can clip farm all the practice clips you want today.
Yeah, I mean, this is a massive get, in my opinion. Maybe I'm clueless. Maybe he is an immature player as far as schemes, as far as awareness, all this stuff they're saying he has to learn and catch up on. This, I've said it to you, Slick. You've heard me say it a dozen times, no less at this point. The fastest player I've ever seen don a Buffalo Bills uniform. So I'm very excited to see him get out playing the scheme.
Very high praise coming from you. You've been to 1 or 2 training camps, so that says a lot.
1 to 2? I've been to like a dozen, yes.
That was
don't start measuring me.
It's kind of the joke.
Don't start measuring me, buddy.
Didn't get it.
Speaking of measuring,
I've been going to training camp since before I was born.
Listen, you don't need a measuring stick to know that this bye week was misery for Bills fans. There's a lot of negativity going on. There's been a lot of trade rumors. Do we have a trade? What's the exact trade deadline, by the way? Next week?
Oh,
let's check that. But anyways, people are voting. You see the trade talk.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
A lot of people using Keon Coleman's name. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's called for, but a lot of people using it.
So it is November 4th.
Yeah,
okay. Right at the beginning. Election day.
Remember the 4th of November.
Okay,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, we will remember.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of decisions being made.
So 2 weeks. 2 weeks about.
Yep. So
clock's ticking.
Right around Chiefs time.
That'll be a couple days after the Chiefs game. Yeah.
So that game could have a lot to say in that deadline.
I mean, if you win, again, I think they do something before that game if they're going to do it.
I don't think Keon's touching the trade market as far as I'm concerned. I think people are being ridiculous with those sentiments. Okay. That's just me.
Okay.
We're so out on a guy that everyone was so high on our first pick of the draft last year.
100 yards at a TD. People were going nuts. They're saying revenge season.
He's taken so many steps forward. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think the weird thing to me is we played 6 games or whatever. It wasn't a big,
it's not a great sample size.
I'm about to sneeze. Not a big enough sample size to make those judgments.
And even the games where he hasn't found the end zone, he's had some good series, and just hasn't found complete separation. Yeah, it's not like he's dropping every ball.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, when they throw it to him, he's covered a lot.
Exactly. That's the thing.
But it's almost like they plan on that. They're throwing back shoulders.
I see what people think too. He is supposed to be a guy that even if he's covered, go up and get the ball kind of.
Exactly.
Right. But are we out on him just yet for the small sample size? When he's open, he's found himself open in a couple series. And then when he's covered and makes contested drops, you're just going to give up on him? I don't know. I think it's too soon. I don't think Keon will be in that trade market. Don, do you see Bills making a move before that November 4th?
I think if they're looking to make a move, it's not going to be Keon, and it's not really because they're giving up on him. I just don't think other teams have seen enough to want him.
Yeah,
to be honest. That's not saying that he's not great. It's just not a hot chip to throw into the pool.
Agreed. It's not as much of a get as people are making it out to be.
Yeah.
Our guy Chris Trapasso, he said the play might be to try and reach out to the Colts, as crazy as it sounds with the Colts doing well. Adonai Mitchell, who was a first-round pick, basically right in the same range of Coleman last year, isn't working out for them necessarily either. It might be a change of scenery for both. It just feels weird, Slick, that we're talking about change of scenery for a guy we were pretty high on 6 weeks ago. And I know people aren't people who aren't high on him now. The people who aren't high on him now weren't high on him 8 weeks ago. Nobody changed,
right? And I think it's just them coming out of the woodwork when he's starting to get cold again. But the one for Adonai Mitchell is crazy to me because, to Don's point, if you don't think he's done enough for teams to want him yet, certainly not enough for the Colts to want to trade Adonai Mitchell, who they got in the first round, who a lot of people wanted to drop to the Bills at the end of the first round. That's just not going to happen.
The only Colts loss of the season
was because of him.
Was the game that he celebrated too soon and dropped the ball that turned into a touchback.
Right, but
on a walk-in
in the Colts
touchdown,
situation,
unfortunately.
Are you going to give up on that guy and go down in stock as what you saw in the draft as your only loss? Even if he's not working out yet, that's the Colts' only loss. They're 5-1.
Yeah, I think you're just sticking with them because it's that's our development part of our team that's doing well.
You have to. And the team's doing well.
I think the Bills have the same mentality with Keon at this point.
I don't think they shouldn't.
I think the move is defense. I just don't know who you're going to get. I did hear.
Agreed.
I have to say this. I heard a funny sports talk radio call where a guy, Frank from Cheektowaga, one of those types, and he said, I guarantee we're going to get a safety who's sitting on his couch right now. So he was implying a retired safety was going to come out. I don't know if he's thinking of Micah Hyde and bringing
Micah Hyde, I want to say something. Micah Hyde is done playing football.
I know.
I know they might say
people aren't done talking about it.
Isn't there some safety at home right now that's was like $8 or $10 million guy? I'm trying to remember. It's leaving my name, but there might be another guy there. But yes, I don't see that happening.
I don't blame the guy for saying it, Don. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't go in that